Today, we're making painted rock cactus gardens.
Some assembly required.
This weekend, it was actually nice and almost very nearly springish, so we went to the beach, of course. And the fun thing about that beach is that it has a lot of flat, sort of smooth rocks. So we picked some up, gessoed them, painted them green, and then again and again and again, because apparently my green paint is super thin.
Even though we gessoed it.
No, I know. Can you imagine how many coats it would have taken with no gesso? Or they just would be really dark. And then, today, we're going to add some little spikes and stuff and make cool cactus gardens. So here is what we've gathered. We made some little pom-poms out of yarn. Pretty easy, and then I cut them really small. And if you don't have a pom-pom maker, you can just make one. Make a C shape with a piece of cardboard, and you can make pom-poms. We've got our rocks, we have paint pens, and also chalk markers. We'll see which one works the best. These will be easier, so I'm hoping these will work better. 2 little trays that we 3D printed. We thought that would be kind of cute to put them in. I've got the hot glue gun. Hopefully that sticks enough. Trying to use things that we have rather than going out and getting a whole bunch of other things. Eyeballs.
Eyeballs?
Googly eyes.
Why would we need googly eyes?
What if we want to make cactuses with personalities?
I don't know, I guess.
Why wouldn't we want to make cactuses with personalities?
Because we're normal humans.
Have you met me? I'm not a normal human.
Well.
I have some beads in case we need some filler for the trays, and then also some rocks. I think the first thing we'll do is just lay out our rocks and start painting them. We're gonna paint, our little spikes on them. Maybe dots, maybe some lines, maybe some X's. We'll try a bunch of different things and see what we like the best. And then, when we finished painting them all, we'll pick which ones make the cut and put them in our trays. So we've decided we're not gonna start with our favorite one. We're gonna just pick a rock and test it out so that if we hate whatever method we try first, we don't ruin our favorite rock.
Yeah.
And also we decided, if they're terrible, they're rocks. You can gesso over them again, paint them, you can make them something else. No pressure. Hello. Lily had to go back to school after lunch, so what I'm going to do is maybe make this tray and try out the glue and see how it goes. We both tried both kinds of markers. The paint pens are definitely bolder, but a little bit more irritating, probably because mine are old. The chalk markers are really not bad. You have to just maybe do a couple coats, but I feel like they work just fine. They stink way less, and you're fine. So whatever you have is fine. First, I'm going to test out my hot glue gun, just a test to see if this is even going to work. And then we wait. Haha! It may be a little heavy, but this is kind of cute. Look, you can have a little, if the rock on the bottom was heavier, you could have a little paperweight or just a little friend that can sit on your desk. Okay, so test number 1, will the hot glue hold a rock? Passed. Grand. So now I'm just going to try to figure out how I want to put these guys. Who's gonna need a little flour? Then we'll see what we can do. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna glue all of them down, even the big one that's sort of just sitting there, just so that it's not smashing around into everything else. Like, we don't need that. Ta-da! Okay, so all of the rocks are in there. I also put some little sort of plain rocks in just to make it look like it's not all empty. I didn't glue them down, so I can always take them out again. Now, my job is to see if I can't maybe figure out who needs a flower. I think we need about 2 flowers. Let's try those guys. And here we are so far. Not bad. The last step for this is you could put gravel, you could put fish tank gravel, so it would be a different color. But what I'm going to do is I have this little bag of beads. They're mostly pearls with, some other colors. But I'm just going to use the little guys if possible. There. Then I'm just going to use a little needle, push them around so they are where I want them. I'm not sure that the pearls are my absolute favorite, but I kind of like the contrast, and I'm going to leave them until I decide to replace them with something else. It's possible. I don't know, but they're fine for now. Now, the other thing I'm going to do while I'm here is take this little guy and give it a face. Look who I found. Lily has snack break. So she can work on hers for a little while too. Timer's counting down. Ta-da! Look at all the cool stuff that you can make with just plain green rocks. Something to think of the next time you're at the beach or out in the woods and you see all these little round rocks. Cacti! You can do anything. So here are just a couple of ideas, but you can do so many more things, and I think that that's really cool. So these were really fun. These kept us amused over the weekend, and I think they'll keep us amused for much longer. I hope that you enjoyed this little crafty video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of video and you're not subscribed yet, you can do that right underneath the video. Make sure you click the all notifications button so you don't miss anything, as random as it may be. New videos come out on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so stay tuned. And until the next video, be awesome, and I'll see you then. Bye!